we're back with my Montrealer buddy, my McGill University buddy. I wish my kids would have gone there. It would have been a lot cheaper, but that's another story.
That's the next video.
That's the next video. I love this part of what we do because I find influencers come in all shapes and sizes and colors and whatnot, and some of them come in a minute of time, but the right time, and others come over a long period. Can you share 1, 2, 3 influencers that you've had that made a difference in your life?
100%. So I broke it down in my mind in 2 ways, personal and business.
Mm-hmm.
So I think key influencers for me personally, if I date back to before I was 12 years old, it was my grandfather in England. Just his style of being a huge empathy, sympathetic to people, charming, but also lived his life fully, and he was not allowed to have apple pie and ice cream for his diet, but I'd find him at 10 in the morning somewhere in London on a little bus stop and having it, and he was smiling. So he's a life really lived. It was non-confrontational, very happy. And I saw that as something important about life and beautiful memories. The next is my father. And he's very tough, but he emigrated from Paris to Montreal as a Holocaust survivor. He's still around. He's a lot older than my mom. He's 91. I'm not that old, by the way, but he's 91. And he takes a vitamin pill every Monday. And that's all he does. That's all it goes on. So, the 100-year life, as we call it, is beautiful there. Wow. And he taught me how to network and how to talk to everyone from the gardener through the president and treat them the same way. And you'll have a full life in business. And he's right. Beautiful. And the third person is my mom, her patience. You never see her upset or angry or yelling at anyone. And always very logical in her reasoning and a wonderful sense of humor. So without them, I wouldn't be who I was as a human being. For business, probably I had 2 different types of mentors. I had a boss who was a negative influence, but taught me that the corporate world sometimes we will be full of politics and challenges to overcome emotionally, and don't take it personally. And I love the fact that he was my last boss in my career. I won't name the organization for fairness, but it was a tipping point for me, to revisit my business legacy and start my own company and move to New Zealand and then start my own company called Boardroom 11 years ago. And on a business level, probably one of the greatest influences have been my advisory board, which has been in place for 11 years. Wow. Some people have come and gone through those 11 years, which is an appropriate refresh, but they've been my sounding board, alter ego as a team, as opposed to just the chair. And without them, especially the first few years when it was up and down, what am I doing? And what have I taken on here? This is crazy. They kept me sane. And that's a big element to the success of where we are. And ironically, during the lock-in in New Zealand, we actually were busier than ever, which means that people actually like what we do. But more importantly, the passion of what I do comes through based on all those various influencers in my life.
And it probably comes through also because they know you care, man.
I care so much, and that's what life's about. You have to care to live a full life and stay happy and healthy.
In true Canadian form, show the T-shirt again.
You're gotta be nice.
True Canadian.
100%.
Hey, thanks for sharing those personal points, especially too, because that's the whole ball game.
It is. Thank you so much. Always great to see you, Mark. We'll see you soon.
À bientôt.
À bientôt. Au revoir.